Yes bwana, habari ya siku nyingi.
Mzuri sana.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Guys, Leo, in our today's episode, I want us to share the journey of poultry farming with Mr.
Richard Okech.
Mr. Richard Okech. Mr. Richard Okech, umetujua how long in poultry?
From 2018 until today.
2018
January until today.
Sasa unajiamini, unajua information ya kuku venye umekuwa ukifuga kuku. Hii journey unaielewa vizuri?
It's doing well. And smart.
So I know that Kiswahili it's a bit challenging. Let me speak in English. Are you well conversant with the journey of poultry farming since 2018 up to date?
Yes.
You know all the information regarding poultry farming since 2018 up to now. You have been managing many birds. Even today I've brought for you here. These are around 1,000 birds. Here. Yes. Show them. Show them the birds. These ones here are Kuroilers. Leo sitaki niongee mambo mingi sana about this breed, but meanwhile, let us today learn from the experts. Let us today learn from the experts. Now guys, let's go ahead. Man, today you have received your birds, yeah? Now, tulipatana 2018. 2018. What can you say about the Kuroiler birds zenye tulileta hiyo 2018 na zenye sahi tunaleta? Yani, which report can you say about the Kuroiler chicken that you have been rearing now for years actually?
The Kuroiler chickens, they were doing smart. First, their maturity is very high. They are also resistant to disease because the mortality is very low. Accordingly, it depends with the qualities of the feeds that you are using. Then they were good for marketing.
They were good for marketing.
Yeah, for marketing.
So at what age do your birds mature?
My bird is mature between 3.5 months to 4 months.
3.5 to 4 months.
If you take a 4 months, I can sell one cock at 900 to 1,000.
And then hence
even yesterday I sold around 100 cocks at 1,000 in Imperial Hotel in Kisumu.
Imperial Hotel in Kisumu.
Yes.
So yesterday you sold there some chicken.
Yeah, I deposed some chicken.
And then those birds of ours, they were exactly 4 months.
Yeah, they were exactly 4 months.
So people who are watching you, they should know that our Kuroiler chicken is maturing at exactly 4 months. Hapo sawa.
Yes.
And then now, how about egg laying purposes?
Egg laying purposes is very good. They are also good in their ability is very good. Yeah, they are giving you a very quality cakes, and they are also giving you a very good fertilized eggs for hatching.
For hatching.
Yes.
How about the market of eggs?
The market of eggs is very high, but because even yesterday there's a customer who came from Kakamega, who came and buy 100 crates. And
100 crates, very good.
And 1 crate he buy with 900 shillings.
900 shillings, 1 crate.
1 crate.
And he took 100 crates.
Great. So 100 crates times 900, you're 90,000.
Yeah, 90,000. Alafu tena jogoo tena umeuza 100 times 1,000. That is 100,000. So you as a youth, at least the business inakusaidia.
Yes, I started with 100 but now I have 7,000 Kuroiler.
That house is very, very big. You can see the house is taking so many birds. We might be restricted to go karibu na kuku kwa sababu ya biosecurity measures, but I'm sure now you are doing a very good job. And then now another thing, how do you manage feeding these birds?
Oh, the feeding of these birds, first I feed them a very quality feed like I give them pembe. Pembe feed is working well. Fugo feed is working well. For you, your kids to do well, feed them fugo feed or pembe feed. After 2.5 months, you will start smelling the maturity of the bird. The bird is doing very well.
They are doing very, very well, see?
Yeah, they are doing
and then Dr. I can ask you something, And then Dr. I can ask you something, Dr.
Yes.
Now you see you are doing this farming of yours.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
What challenges have you faced?
The challenges that I only face is only the cost of the feed. Because sometimes you get the feed, the cost of the feed increase, and sometimes the cost of the feed you may reduce. So the part sometimes you lack capital because nowadays we live in a very hard life. So if we can affordable to get enough bags, enough food at the right time. We can even rear over 10,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now when you began, feeds was a challenge.
Yeah,
but now when the birds are big now, cocks unauza, alafu mayai sasa unatumia ku maintain.
Yes.
Very good, Daktari. And then Daktari, I can ask you another question about this Kuroiler chicken. Ni ripoti gani unaweza ambia watu kuhusu hizi kuku zenye? Hizi kuku ndio tofauti ni ya kuwa zinakuwa very fast. Within 4 months they are ready for slaughter. Within 3 months and a half they are ready for slaughter. Yes. And then also umesema eggs production. It's very high. Well, if you give quality feeds. Yes. And also perform perfect vaccination.
And also it's not only that. It is also if you test them, their meat is very sweet.
The meat is
very
sweet.
So that's why people are coming and buy them from my nini. They are very sweet.
Do you think about employment? Ama hata hii employment imetosha kabisa.
Employment now.
Employment haini hiyo.
Yeah, there's a lot of man. People now don't think about employment.
Bana, I can say that
you need to expand and you need to feed people and you need to encourage people. You need to grow small farmers from 50 bags to even 1,000 bags.
I can see you have a few Isa brown layers, eh?
Yeah.
I can see you have a few Isa brown layers.
Yeah.
How can you compare Isa brown layers with the Kuroiler bird? Because ile Isa brown layer my crate moja is in 340. Yeah, alafu ingine ni 900. Yeah, then now how can you compare that one?
So I can say the improved community like Kuroiler is their market is very high because 1 crate of eggs for a fertilized egg for a
1 crate of Kuroiler fertilized egg. Go ahead.
1 crate of Kuroiler fertilized egg is 900 shillings. And 1 crate of layers, issue brand layers is 430 shillings. So a difference of 500. So a difference of meaning Kuroiler's egg is doing well and is giving me more money to send a layer.
Yeah.
So first, Kuroiler is being mature with 3.5 months. You start selling eggs. You start selling them for meat. You start smiling.
Because what I know with the Kuroiler chicken, actually within 4 months and a half you have the first eggs.
Yeah, you have the first eggs. Yeah.
Very good.
And then after ukikosa chakula, if you don't love, if you love feed, you also eat. They can graze on the grass.
They can graze on the grass.
Yeah, they can eat it. Vegetables. They can also survive for anything.
And then let me add you some knowledge in vegetables. Unaona kwa hiyo garden yako nimeona huko nyuma, panda kitu inaitwa blackjack.
Yes.
Unajua blackjack?
Yeah.
Blackjack, incubate blackjack there. Hiyo blackjack ukiifungia, hiyo blackjack ni antibiotic na pia ni multivitamin still.
Yes.
So it's a very very good crop. Yes. Whereby if you do blackjack incubation in your farm, it will help you sort also issues of feeds. Yes. And then also there is class I'm beginning ya hydroponic farming. So in hydroponic farming also tunatumia bali kutengeneza hizo hydroponic crops zenye kuku zinakula. Because 1 kg of barley gives you up to 9 kg, up to around 7 kg of 7 kg of barley. So unapata imekuwa almost other 7 kgs. And then also apart from that one, since now you are now a good farmer in this journey of farming, what inspired you to begin poultry farming?
Okay, before I take you through that, I can add something very important in farmer. That when you have a chick like this day-old chick, then you start making maggot production. If you give the maggot production within 2 weeks, but they are very smart, then we will be very big and very healthy. Because we are after money. Our aim is to get profit and a very good quality back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who inspired you to begin poultry farming?
Yeah.
Who inspired you to begin poultry farming?
Who inspired me to begin poultry farm is CEO. Yeah.
You are following me on YouTube by then?
Yeah, I'm following you on YouTube, on radio, everywhere, even in seminars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now at least now Eugene Poultry has supported you big.
Yeah. kabisa, because I started with 100 shillings, 100 baht.
So you go for 7,000.
7,000 baht.
That one is a very, very good, guys. And then also, why have you restricted me from going into your poultry house? I can see you restricted me from accessing the poultry houses. Is it due to biosecurity measures?
Yes.
I can tell you, emphasize, hata andika pale kwa geti pale nje. This is a restricted area. Do not enter. Mtu mwenye anaingia kwa poultry house yako, acha ingia aoge, avae uniform, and from there now you can talk from there. Yeah. Any challenges tumeongelea, sio? How do you manage it for you to raise healthy birds?
Oh, for me to raise the healthy birds, first you vaccinate them at the right time. You vaccinate them at the right vaccination. You avoid using mineral water. Use rainwater mostly, so that when you vaccinate your chick, so that water, you make sure that it is out of anything like
chlorine.
Yeah, urine. Out of the chlorine, urine, so that when you vaccinate them, the bird is doing well. They will not suffer for any disease.
And then if there is sickness, you isolate them.
Yeah. So you don't just take the water from the door or from the tap or from you just use the rainwater is being the best.
So can I take this one, take that one chick? Can I add you something about vaccination?
Yeah.
In vaccination, you see, when you are doing vaccination, you make sure that you give your birds water which has no chlorine.
Yes.
Any river without an outlet, it's salty. Hata visima nyingi sana zikona all balls zikona salty. So the only way of removing it, just store that water in a tank. Whereby through this tank storage, kama ile madumu ndogo ndogo hizo 20 liters, unafunika. Add oxygen in that water. Through adding oxygen in that water, it gets rid of chlorine.
Also, vaccination is also, it's good. You do vaccination early in the morning or late in the evening. Yeah. So you make sure that before you vaccinate your bird, you give them fish for something like 2 hours. Yes. Then the vaccination, you and buy the vaccination from Agrobet direct. You come and vaccinate them. Then your bird will not suffer any kind of.
Ukona akili mingi sana. Yes. Vaccination should be done in the morning or evening hours.
Yes.
Because if you do it during the daytime, it will automatically neutralize that vaccine.
Yes.
Yes. So now when you do it now in the morning hours, go with the thermos flask in the Agrobet. Go and take the vaccine, bring it here.
Yes.
Also, when you receive your birds on the first day, make sure unazipatia maji warm.
Maji warm.
Warm water.
Kwa
sababu ukipeana warm water, because iko na joto mingi, so the warm water at least now will keep them, will keep on that temperature there, it will be maintained. Hapa mtu itakuwa very, very perfect. Now guys, you can see here, the partial understanding about the Kuroiler chicken. Kuju waonyesha baba, camera person. Hizi ndizo kuku zetu hizi. Ukiangalia ziko multicolored, ziko na all colors, and they are very uniform. You see with our superior breed, actually unapata kuku zikikuja ziko very uniform. So now it's your task now to manage it, because some birds are dying because of inbreeding. Rudi nyuma. Kuku zingine zinakufa kwa sababu ya inbreeding. Unapata kuku mtu ha maintain the parental pedigree, whereby you will get that you ordered 1,000 birds and then you lose over 200 birds.
200 birds.
Ukiodaka 1,000 unapoteza ngapi?
So ningepewa 1,000 naweza poteza kama 10 birds.
10 birds
or 5. Yeah.
So it depends with your brooding skills.
Yeah.
So now guys, I'm sure this is the journey of bado umeniambia jina nimesahau. Jina ni nani?
I'm Richard Okech.
Richard?
Okay.
Richard Okech, good work. Bana, you are doing a good work as a youth.
Thank you.
Nashukuru sana. And I'm sure kabla nitoke ifamu nipatie mayai niende kula.
Mayai iko.
Mayai unipatie mayai unipatie hata kama ni crate 2. Daktari aenda akule pia asikie pia uzuri ya ufugaji.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for that. Enjoy my great support. Alafu sasa hizi kuku because sasa zimepata stress. Kwa sababu zimesikia noise ambayo iko different. Nipatie alama hizi mayai formula. Mayai tarudi kitu number. Thank you person, camera person, asante pia.